If you are learning Shopify development and you are confused about the access tokens, especially temporary versus permanent token, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I will explain you exactly what Shopify access tokens are, why some expire and others don't, and which one you should use for the admin API, Storefront API, and Headless setup. By the end of this video, you will clearly know which token to use and when without guessing and breaking up your app. So let's get started. Go to your store and click on the settings and then click on the apps and then click on develop apps and build apps in dashboard. So we will be creating a new app over here. Click create app and name it anything you want. So I will say API connection and create this app. Once you create this app, you need to define the scopes. So let's say products. For the moment, I will access the admin API and the read and write permission for the products. I click on done, then click on release and release. And for this version, I'm going to create the temporary access token. So I will click on the settings and I need this client ID and client secret. Before that, I need to install this app. I will install the app in my store. I will select YouTube tutorial. So this is my YouTube tutorial and I will click on install. And now I will be making a request on this store. So I will copy this URL, this store name, and over here I will make a new request that will be post request https colon my store name dot my shopify.com slash admin slash OAuth slash access underscore token. So this is the endpoint where you will be sending the post request along with some parameters, client ID, client secret, and grant type. So client ID, you can copy the client ID from here, go to the settings and copy the client ID from here and paste that over here. Sorry. So no, over here, remove that from here. This is the client ID and then click the copy button of the client secret and paste that over here. And in the grant type, you will be typing client underscore credentials. Okay. So once you send the request, you will be able to receive the access token with the right products, and this token will expire in next 24 hours. So this is the temporary token. Now we are going to create the permanent access token. So go back to the app again and click on the version and create a new version. And we need to have a redirect URL where Shopify will send the code. So I will go to the webhook site and from here I will create a new endpoint where I will get the request. So I will copy this endpoint and paste that endpoint over here. And this time I'm going to change the permissions as well. So read orders. I will be able to read and write orders and the customers. I will select the customers and inventory. I will be able to read and write the inventory for this token, and this will be permanent token. So I paste my URL over here and then click on the release. And once you release the new version, go back over here. And then we need to open a URL in the browser. So let's make that URL. First, you need to copy this same URL over here and paste that over here and replace the access token to authorize. This will be your URL along with some parameters. So you will be sending the client ID. So client ID, you can copy that from here. Go to the settings and copy this client ID and paste that over here. So this is client ID in the URL. Next, we need to send the scope. So you will type scope and you can copy these scopes from here. Go to the version and click on the active version and copy these scopes and paste them over here. Make sure there is no extra space or enter. And then lastly, we will sending redirect underscore URI. This is the endpoint where Shopify will send us the code. So I will copy that again and paste that over here. So now we have the URL. We need to open this URL in the browser. So Shopify authenticate our request. So now it is asking me the permission to update the permission. I will update the permissions and now change the response in the webhook. And we get the response, we get this code. So we will use this code to generate the permanent access token. So let's go back over here and click a new request and let's copy this endpoint where we will be sending the request. So this will be your store URL .myshopify.com/admin/auth/access token. You will be sending post request over here along with the body and select this x-www-form-URL encoded. And over here, you will send the client ID, client secret, and the code which Shopify has sent us. So let's copy this code and paste that code over here. And similarly, we need the client ID and client secret. We can copy this from here. This is the client ID. And lastly, the client secret. So let's copy this client secret as well. So now if you send the request, you will be able to get the permanent access token. You can see we have a permanent access token with right customer, right inventory, right order, and right products. And there is no expiry time. So this is how you can generate the permanent access token and temporary access token. I hope this video makes sense to you. Please let me know if you have any question. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.